Pop up the touch control lid and remove the remote control handpiece and the operating handbook and close the lid. Turn the unit over on its top, placing it on something soft to protect the finish. Slide the caster's base plate under the lid of the channel. Align the two holes with the groove, screw down the self-tapping screws and give the wheel a spin. Turn the unit upright. Ensure that the gas hose is connected firmly into the bayonet fitting and the power cord is fitted to the heater correctly and is plugged into a power point. If you have bottled gas, you must make sure you have gas supply. Your Bowin SLE heater has two modes by which it can be ignited and operated: by remote control or normal mode. Switch on the power point. A red light will appear in the unit's operation display panel on the left side. More lights will illuminate in this panel as you go. Inside the console, under the lid, is a diagram explaining what these lights mean. Let's operate your SLE with the remote-controlled handpiece. Inside the console, there are three buttons: on, off, and remote. Press the button marked Remote. A beep will sound, and a yellow light will appear on the unit's operating display. Your heater is now ready to receive your commands from the remote-control handpiece. To set up your remote-controlled handpiece, aim it away from the heater and press the On Send button to bring up the display. First, check that the clock shows the correct time. It is in an AM/PM format. When in the PM time zone, the letters PM will appear on the display above the time. To change the clock, press the buttons marked Hour and Minute simultaneously. Then insert the correct time by pressing the Hour and Minute buttons individually. Remember that one press of these buttons changes the time digits once at each press. Holding down the buttons allows the digits to change rapidly. If no change is made within 20 seconds, the Hour and Minute buttons will lock up. To lock in the correct time, press the On Send button. The next step is to select the room temperature you would like by pressing the temperature buttons marked plus or minus. Usually 20 to 23 degrees is considered the most comfortable. You can now choose which way you wish the heater to run by pressing the Heat Fan Mode button. Auto means the heater will reach and maintain selected thermostat temperature, modulating between high, low, and off automatically. Low means economic running until your selected thermostat temperature is reached. High means constant full boost running until selected temperature is reached. Most SLE owners find Auto their preferred light-up mode, so press the Heat Fan Mode button until Auto appears on the display. Check that the timer program mode is showing off in the display. If the display shows a 1 or 2 or both, the unit may not light. Press the Program Mode button to remove them. The information in the remote control can now be sent to the heater. Aim the remote control handpiece at the front of the heater and press the On Send button. Each time a remote command is sent and received, the heater will respond with a beep and the flash of an orange light. The SLE's ignition sequence now begins. Provided the real temperature in the room is lower than the temperature you have selected, a green light will begin to flash and the heater's fan will come on briefly. You will hear sparking sounds until the heater lights up and the green light will stay on. The heater now preheats and after 30 seconds, the convection fan will come on at low speed. It will switch to high speed after a further 3 minutes. Your Bowin SLE is now operating, and its thermostat will monitor and maintain your pre-selected thermostat temperature. If your SLE does not light on your first command, simply aim the remote control handpiece at the front of the heater and press the On Send button again. The unit may need to bleed more air from the gas line. This can happen when the heater is connected to gas for the first time. If the room's temperature is already at or above the temperature you have selected, the heater will not light. It will automatically go into thermostat standby, and the green light will continue to flash. You can change the thermostat setting at any time. Just bring up the temperature you want on the remote control display by pressing the plus or minus buttons. Then aim the handpiece at the heater and press the on-send button. Similarly, you can also change the heat mode while the heater is running, provided a period of at least 1 minute has elapsed since any previous change. Your Bowin SLE continuously runs through a series of safety checks such as room oxygen level, dirty filter, fan failure, gas pressure, power failure, burner flashback, over temperature, flame rectification, and air blockage. On all heat modes, your Bowin SLE will continue to operate until the selected thermostat setting reaches the room temperature near the unit, at which time the unit's burner will turn off. The green light will flash until the room's temperature drops, and the unit will relight automatically and go through its usual ignition cycle. The heater will maintain your selected room temperature continuously in this manner. To turn your heater off, aim the remote control at the front of the unit and press the off button. The burner will turn off immediately, but the convection fan will run for 2 minutes to cool the unit down and to disperse residual warmth into your room. It is very important not to turn the heater off at the power point while the fan is running in this cool down cycle.